Good evening, and thank you for joining us on Fox 44 News. I'm Nohely Mendoza. We begin tonight with the name of the 23-year-old man whose body was found on Lake Waco yesterday evening. Breaking news tonight, former Waco ISD Superintendent Dr. Marcus Nelson has died. In a statement, Waco ISD says Dr. Nelson served as the superintendent from June 2017 to March 2019. Dr. Nelson passed away as a result of health complications. 1 week ago, a shooting in Austin left a mother and daughter from Waco dead. The device found in a Temple home Monday morning is confirmed to be a live pipe bomb. Starting Monday, all adults in Texas will be allowed to sign up to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Classes at all Groesbeck schools were canceled today, so students, teachers, and parents could attend the ceremony. Friends and family of 32-year-old Justin Bibles honoring his life this morning with a balloon release on the 3rd anniversary of his death. The Texas Ranger Hall of Fame and Museum is proposing expansion and renovation to the City Council. All the Bears played Houston in the Final Four today, looking to punch their ticket to the national championship. Fox 44's Mandy Knight joins us now with more on the Bears. Mandy, it's been a magical run for Baylor's basketball team. Tonight we introduce you to Persephone. She's waiting for her forever home at the Humane Society of Central Texas. Today is the day we celebrate our mothers and everything they do for us. You know what, Emily? My name was actually going to be Karen. I was going to be...
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, I could see you as a Karen. I could see it. Nohely's a little more fun. I like it. I also like Karen.
Nothing wrong with Karens. Do not get in the pool with the bear. Happy Monday and welcome to Living Local Central Texas. I'm Nohely Mendoza. Cheers!
Galentine.
Should we?
Oh,
I don't know. Let's just go in for it.
Following your lead, okay.
Oh, there's a... Yeah. It's buried. They buried the lead. There it is. It snowed yesterday in Central Texas, a rare phenomenon. I'm gonna challenge you.
Oh boy.
See who can make the score.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Ah! There it was. Amazing.
Okay, trying to catch my breath. That was only just a tiny little snippet, right? Look at that. My husband takes my phone and he wipes it down with the with the wipies and he gives it to me all wet. This just eliminates all of that. Oh, so good. I'm gonna be dreaming of those tacos. I can't explain it. They're just so juicy, delicious.
Cheers. Is it too early for shots?
A little bit.
Flamingo on.
Look at the sky. That's so cool. We did it!
We did it! She's a sword master.
I'm not really good with spice, I have to admit. I can't even eat hot Cheetos, but we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna try it anyway. Hello everyone, it's Nohely Mendoza. I'm inside a casket inside Skellington Curiosities. Halloween can cost so much with the costumes, with the candy. This is something so easy that they can do.
Heck yes, yes.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, we couldn't show you everything, but we survived, and you will too. Scared, sober, haunted house. So you mentioned that you guys have some games here. I'm ready to play cornhole. You know how to play? We're going to continue decorating here, but have a wonderful rest of your day. Tonight, the family is calling for justice and want the person who did this to come forward. Although police have given the all clear here at Baylor University, we are told that 4 or 5 suspects are still on the loose. Now, as of right now, we're still waiting to hear back from LaSalle Corrections regarding this report. Now, testimony in Fajardo's trial is set to begin tomorrow morning. And again, the outcome could determine if she even has a chance of staying in the United States. Police say that means the call could have been made in Groesbeck or somewhere else. Homeless people have been living there for about a year, and as you can imagine, trash has been piling up for at least that long. Well, Leslie, Robert Perez was the first to be sentenced this morning. He got 20 years for 2 counts of receiving child pornography, and tonight the jury had to consider not whether the sexual act happened, but whether it was consensual. Not only gain experience in different fields, but connect them with our community. Adam, as you can imagine, his family is heartbroken. They describe Dalen as a smart, loving, and helpful young man who was loved and cared for by so many people. The Pack family has owned this shop behind me for nearly 10 years. They say they've never seen someone steal so much money in just one visit. 1,600 animals, just like this girl Aurora, who's an animal ambassador for the education program. Well, Robert, as you know, there are dozens of pets just like this one that are ready for adoption. Garden of Hope of Central Texas is hosting a big quinceañera event this weekend, but it's a big task and they need all the help they can get. That bell ringing in an opportunity for the Garcia family that would forever change their lives.
We came here in '98, and it didn't take long for us to realize that, something like this was missing here in Waco.
That's when Eduardo's father opened Helados La Azteca as a distribution company for stores and people to sell ice cream out of these carts.
And then, how I said, we realized that, we need something for the public, and that's how this came to be, or the first location came to be. And we've been open there for about, like 10 years now.
It was an opportunity for a better life that brought the Garcia family to Central Texas.
When we first moved to LA, he was working as, I think he was like a busser, making probably minimum wage, working 2-3 jobs, same with my mom. And, he was looking for opportunities. And whenever he realized that, there's so much opportunity in this community, and we all ended up migrating here.
Their specialty? Paletas, which are similar to popsicles with a Mexican twist.
It's a process that's just been passed down from, my uncle to my dad to me to my brother, and it's going to continue. And as it continues, we add new things.
Eduardo plans to include all the classic flavors, like tamarindo, horchata, and rompope, to the family's third location on Concord Avenue, but also add 20 new flavors.
The ones I'm going to be having here are going to be the new ones like avocado, queso, frutas, fresas con crema. Those flavors that, we're known for in Mexicacan.
It's a chance to honor his family's history and its future.
And I'm very fortunate to be born here in the States, and for my father and my mother to be such hard workers and, get me to where I am right here. Because I wouldn't be here without them, honestly. Without their hard work, I wouldn't be here.
Bringing a little taste of home to Waco.
In our hometown, they're always coming up with new flavors. I mean, over there they come up with like corn flavor, paletas, bean flavor, it's just crazy things. But, once people get, into the rhythm or kind of get used to them, people will love that culture. That's definitely a really cool culture that we're bringing to the community. It's just such a perfect amount of sweetness or a perfect amount of sourness that, you'll fall in love with it.
Nohely Mendoza, Fox 44 News.
There's opportunity where you make it. I mean, if there's places, if there's venues, and there's people, then there's your opportunity.
26-year-old Julia Tucker, known to the music community as Tiger Lily, wants to make it big.
Sometimes I remember.
She's one of thousands working tirelessly to make a name for themselves in a difficult industry.
That's the main thing, is to, always make a living doing music, at the very least. And sometimes that might not just be playing, that might be DJing or running sound for people or recording, all kinds of different music stuff. But as long as it's music, I'm okay.
Holly Tucker is on her way to the top.
I was shocked by the support that I got, especially from Waco.
The 24-year-old made a name for herself after competing on The Voice.
When the rain is blowing in your face,
I went in there and I did it. I just did the open call auditions with about 7,000 other people in the Irving Convention Center, and I got a yes. Finally, I got a yes, and took me all the way to the top 6 that season.
The Tuckers aren't related, but they share a common thread: Waco.
It's just a really cool community. This magic thing has happened where you drive down Austin Avenue and every business has a different band playing or a different artist, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. Just so excited.
I loved starting out here in Waco because there was such a well-rounded sense of music here, and I could get on big stages or little stages, and I could get all kinds of practice.
Our city of 134,000 is becoming an arts district, with places like Common Grounds, the Melody Ranch, and the Backyard opening doors to local, incoming, and visiting artists. One of those visitors is Rebecca Paul, currently touring the country with a pit stop in Waco.
It seems like Waco, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a treasure. It almost makes it more exciting, I feel like, to play in a smaller place because it has somewhere to go. You know, it has something to grow into.
All three women had similar beginnings and all performed at music venues to our north and south.
In Austin, you don't get paid because there's always somebody better that can do it for less or for free for exposure. But Dallas, there's a lot of opportunity in Dallas.
I feel like Dallas is more of a pop and R&B and hipstery type of scene and stuff that's eclectic and out there and super cool and different. Because it's a city, it's a big city. People want that there.
Starting out in the music industry is hard enough. And in fact, not a lot of musicians got their start here. Eric Paisley has roots in Waco, Ashley Simpson was born here, and Willie Nelson went to Baylor University. But none stayed to pursue their careers.
I don't know if it's a stepping stone, but it's been good to me and a lot of people that I know.
But whether it's just starting here or simply calling it home,
You know you're in Texas.
Waco is a policing oxymoron, big enough and small enough to have a place for all musicians.
I love it, you know, like I feel like people are what make a place.
More music friendly, like people are used to having music everywhere here.
For me, Waco was a great place to start out, and people have been supporting me here ever since I started singing, so.
Nohely Mendoza, Fox 44 News.